Hey guys, welcome back. This is part 2 of our multi-part series, and this time we're talking about choosing the right concealed carry handgun. So let's get going. When picking a concealed carry gun, you will want to take several features into consideration. Size, caliber, capacity, finish, and the availability of holsters will be critical options to consider carefully. Other considerations will be the type of trigger mechanism you choose, the weight of the handgun, and of course the ergonomics, or how the firearm fits in your hand. Size and capacity are two important features to consider when shopping for a concealment handgun. This Baby Eagle fits great in my hand and I shoot it very well. However, its all-steel construction makes it very heavy. It's also long and tall, and it makes it very difficult to conceal and uncomfortable to carry all day long. It also features a double-stack magazine, which increases the width of the handgun. On the other end of the spectrum, this is a deep concealment handgun. This is a 9mm Car PM9. It's not very tall and it's not very long, and you could stick it in a front pocket if you would like to. And it's also very lightweight because of its polymer frame. Moving up in size, we have the CW9. It's a little bit taller, offers one more round in the magazine, 7 round versus 6 from the PM9, and it's a little bit longer. So this gun would be good for inside the waistband carry or outside the waistband carry. If you prefer a slightly more ergonomic gun, you can go with this little car, which is a K9, and this gun features all steel, stainless steel construction, so it's a bit heavier, but it's a little bit thicker, feels good in your hand, despite the fact that it has a single stack 7-shot magazine like the CW9. So this gun would be good for inside the waistband carry or even outside the waistband carry. Make sure you give careful thought to the caliber you choose. 9mm is great for those that prefer lower recoil, increased capacity, and reduced training costs. 40 Smith & Wesson and 45 ACP might be a better choice for someone looking for a bit more power out of their defensive cartridge. When you pick your handgun, you should choose a handgun that has broad third-party support for holsters and other accessories such as lights or lasers. When looking for a holster, if you choose an off-brand handgun, you may have a hard time finding that right holster. This MTAC Minotaur holster is designed for this Car CW9. It fits nicely in there. This is much like a Super Tuck, and it's a very comfortable holster to wear. If you go for an inside the waistband for deep concealment, again, this MTAC holster for this little PM9 works very, very well. I personally carry inside the waistband holsters such as this. Another important feature to consider is the action type, or how the trigger mechanism works. There are several choices to consider, such as single action, double action, and striker-fired pistols. Choosing the right action type for concealed carry really is a matter of personal preference. I honestly believe that all the different action types that are commonly available out there are inherently safe. But some people have mental blocks as to what they like and don't like, and they consider some pistols more safe than others. Take this 1911 Desert Eagle as an example. This handgun is typically carried with the hammer back and the manual safety engaged. It's called cocked and locked carry. Some people like it, like myself. Other people feel that it's inherently unsafe. While it's not, it's one of those mental blocks that some people can't get past, and the 1911 isn't for them. Striker-fired pistols like this PM9 are typically considered to be safe, despite the fact that they lack any manual safeties. The slightly heavy trigger pull is enough for most people to feel safe when carrying the handgun. For those that don't like striker-fired pistols, nor like single-action pistols like the 1911, they may prefer a double-action handgun like this Baby Eagle. It offers a very heavy trigger pull that draws the hammer to the rear before it fires. Again, they're all equally safe, and it's a matter of personal preference as to which one you should use. One thing that many people overlook when choosing a handgun for concealed carry is the finish of the handgun. If you have a high carbon steel handgun that has a blued or painted on finish, such as this Baby Eagle, if you rub this finish off, the steel below it will corrode very easily. Sweat has a lot of salt in it, for example, and causes corrosion. So you might want to consider something like this Car. This Car handgun is made out of stainless steel, and stainless steel is more corrosion resistant than high carbon steel. Another thing that you can do is choose a handgun like this PM9, which has a stainless steel slide and a polymer lower. The polymer is going to be highly resistant to any type of corrosive elements like salt. In our next episode, we're going to talk about choosing the right handgun for range work. I'll talk to you guys soon.